Right. Hello, everybody. This is High Priestess Jamila. I am so sorry that I'm running like 3 hours late with these readings. My bad. We're going to do an all-in-one, all signs reading of Will They Marry You? Okay. This is probably going to be timeless, meaning ever. Will they ever marry you? Will they ever make a commitment to you? Ever? So welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. To support the channel, hit the thumbs up. If you guys want a private reading, you can visit my website. The link is below in the video description box. You can also cash at me. I do also accept Zelle and Venmo. Okay. All right. We're going to be answering the question, will they marry you? Just otherwise, will they make a commitment to you? All right. I'm going to be using my tiny deck here, because this is the deck that really I can put down all 12 of the zodiacs at the same time without running out of space. All right, we're going to call the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters. Okay, we want to know, will they marry you? This reading can be for women or men. Okay. So if you're a male or a female, you can watch these readings. Hello, chat. Hello. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, no, I wanted to do these like 3 hours ago. I fell asleep and didn't get up to about 20 minutes ago, so I'm here finally. Okay. We want to look at air. We're going to go in zodiac order. I will try to put the timestamps. Okay, the first house is in Aries. Second house is in Taurus. Third house is in Gemini. Fourth house is in Cancer. Fifth house is in Leo. Sixth house is in Virgo. Seventh house is in Libra. Eighth house is in Scorpio. Ninth house is in Sagittarius. 10th house is in Capricorn. 11th house is in Aquarius. And 12th house is in Pisces. We want to know for each zodiac sign. Will they marry? Will they ever marry? Yes or no? We're going to try to do a yes or no. Or if it's not a yes or no, then I'll be able to see the answer. So we're going to do either or, spirits. Okay, what are the chances? Do you see marriage? A yes or no, or if you have another question. Because that's really what people want when they like you, right? Usually. At least in my culture. That's typically what people want. Okay. Some of y'all gonna be a little disappointed with these answers. But like I said, circumstances can always change. And then also these readings are literally general readings just for the channel. Okay. Doesn't mean that you can't get a private reading to see, a deeper answer. Okay. But let's get started. So we start with the Aries here. Y'all got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. So the answer is yes, that they would marry you. However, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. It seems like this person there's materialism that's playing out. I can see materialism for everybody. I'm actually really kind of disappointed in a couple of ones that I can see. where I've got a straight up yes answer, but materialism has a lot to do with it, which is why people don't actually manifest. If you stick with something that's real, then you can manifest real money into your reality. Being fake only manifests fake. But I do have a yes answer for the Aries, but this person seems to be a bit materialistic because they grew up without having much, and then now they feel like everybody owes them something or the world owes them something, which is still the wrong way to go. So I feel like this person has the spirit of materialism on them, which is very different than a wealthy and wise person. Does that make sense? Okay. The answer is yes, but they may just marry you for your money, which nobody wants that. Maybe back during the Henry VIII days when people were very ignorant. Okay. People want real love. Taurus, the answer is yes, but again, materialism. And then also, Taurus, whoever you're dealing with, this is a person that is either earth or fire. They have a tendency to be unfaithful. I'm sensing that this is either a sex addict or something like that. And that's not good. But the answer is yes, they would marry you. Okay. I'm actually, goodness, what is wrong with the world today? God, what's wrong with people? I'm actually quite disturbed by these readings. All of them. All of them disturb me. Every last one of them disturbed me. But the answer is yes. Gemini, you got a yes answer. You may be dealing with materialism also, but I also feel as though it's an obsession sort of with the idea of being married more so than something genuine. Who am I reading here? Goodness gracious. Y'all got the devil in the upright position. Maybe I should have made these straight yes or no answers. It is December, so hopefully, hopefully we'll revisit this in January and it'll look better. This is absolutely this is the most disappointing reading that I've done in a while. The answer is yes. Materialism, either some kind of perversion, but the devil is the best answer so far. Okay, but yes, Gemini, they would marry you. Cancer, we got a no. We got a no answer. We got the Three of Swords in the reverse position, and it is because it's a third party. Feel like a lot of you Cancers are dealing with either an air sign or an earth sign. Could be fire. They have a third party that is toxic as goodness great. This person, I can see the toxicity, I can smell it. This person is very toxic, whoever the third party is. And so you're thinking, why in the world would you want to marry that person? Why wouldn't you want to marry me? Why is this third party such a problem for you? So a lot of Cancers are dealing with heartbreak because they want to marry a person, but whoever it is, they got a third party. Either the third party is earth, fire, or air, either you're dealing with earth, fire, or air. And it's real toxic, that whoever this third party is. Oh goodness. All kind of stuff, all kind of perversions. Um mm, yeah, this is disturbing. But the answer is no. I mean, they probably would Cancer, but they're caught up in like a really, really, really like it's almost like they are addicted to toxic love. So a lot of you Cancers have backed up anyway because it's very toxic. Hey Jill, hello. The Smokey Reloaded is funny. Yeah, I am too. Jill, what's your zodiac sign? Yeah, this is really disturbing to me. It just okay, let's move on. Leo, will this person marry you? I feel like the King of Wands is a yes answer. Okay, I feel like they would marry you, but I feel like Leos are putting a stop to it because it's a third party outside of the relationship that just gets on Leo's nerves. Okay, you got to think about when you're dealing with a Leo, you're dealing with the lion, and lions get irritated very easily. I know this because I'm a Leo rising. If I feel that somebody outside of the relationship is irritating me, you must get rid of them and cut ties with them. If you can't, then I'm going to be disappointed. So this person wants to marry you, Leo, but you don't want to marry them because it's a, see that crow? I don't know why I just see that crow, and it's an irritating person that, irritating people cause stress. Okay, this irritating third party is either fire, air, or earth, and they're just irritating. And this person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, they don't understand that it's time for them to cut ties with them. They're not even that big of a deal. They're either an ex or either a friend, and they just won't cut ties with them. It's annoying. Okay, so you're an Aquarius. Okay, yeah. Well, y'all got. I'll have to get closer to the Aquariuses. Just because we get a no answer doesn't mean no. Again, these are just general readings. It may not resonate with you either. Okay, but the answer is yes. But for some reason, that this one thing they just don't get, and it's a deal breaker because this person is irritating. Let me see what this person has done. Spirit, what is this third party influence? It's either a family member or a friend or either an ex. What have they done? Give me more info about that. Yeah, you know what I can see with the Sun card? They just always in y'all face. Leo's actually broke up with the person. They got tired of that person. They got tired of this third party. It's probably a brother. They just always up in their face, almost trying to. It's almost like you're in a relationship with that third party too, and you like, I don't, and you just don't like the person. Their energy is not rubbing you the right way. And I know for a fact that Leos are very intimate. They don't like other people in close quarters with them and their partner. And then also I can see that this may be a baby mama, baby daddy paradigm, which is extremely irritating. It's extremely irritating. Just because you got kids with somebody don't mean you own them. I gotta talk about that too. I gotta talk about that. Yeah, I gotta talk about that. People that think that they own you or they got a cord to you for the rest of their life, forever, for lifetimes, just because y'all had a baby together. And I've been on both sides of that spectrum. Okay, because when I moved to Georgia, I was completely free and clear of my baby daddy, and I was ready for love. That's not the reality. It's not. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. This person is baby daddy or either baby mama. There's a child. They're always using the child. They've got almost Munchausen syndrome. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. It's always something going on with the child, and the child is fine, but the person is using the child to gain momentum So it's definitely for a majority of you Leos, and y'all like, I can't marry you because you have a crazy baby mama, baby daddy that you let, constantly, use the child. I can't stand when people use children as pawns or leverage. Uh, let's move on because that's getting depressing to me. Virgos. I feel like that's a yes answer for the Virgos, but then again, it's a no answer. Would they marry you? I feel like it's a yes or a no. Feel like a lot of Virgos, y'all are doing that classic Virgo thing to where there's a third party out. I feel like it's a third party outside influence. Let's clarify. Spirit, give me some clarity for the Virgos. I feel like it's a yes answer, but then again, it's a no answer. Something about being too opinionated about their career. You're too opinionated about the person's career. But yeah, definitely yes. If y'all could just get on board with them as far as career wise, you're dealing with either earth or fire, or it could be air. Okay. What I can sense is a dynamic of financial disagreement already. Some kind of financial disagreement. And you know what it also is? Getting a job versus starting a business. You'd be surprised at how many people disagree over that. And I just don't understand it. I mean, I just don't understand how somebody can ever possibly try to make it seem like having a job is better than having your own business. When you think about it economically, it still makes sense. Whether or not you have, the economy would still be the same, if not better, if more people would start a business because the money is still floating around. It's not going to make anything different. Working for somebody else versus working for yourself doesn't make a difference. It doesn't, especially when it comes to stability. So Virgos may be thinking, well, that's not stable. Virgo, y'all messing up because this person is very powerful. They are going to manifest a lot. And you sitting up here thinking, well, I don't know because they don't have a job, but they got their own business. Stop being in a box, Virgo. See, I can tell. Look at that card. You can tell that Virgos are not expanding, or it could be the other way around. It could be you, Virgo. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just talk about this real quick before we move on. Whether or not a person has their own business or works for another company, money still flows. It still flows. The only difference is that the person is running either their own small business or either they're running a mid to large corporation. Having a job does not make you more stable. Having working for somebody else actually makes you less stable because there's really no job security. It hasn't been like that since the 90s. These jobs are basically like a revolving door. You can tell when jobs are ready to get rid of you. You can tell when somebody snatches your position. You can tell. So actually starting your own business is actually more stable. Okay. All right, moving on to the Libras. So I got a yes answer for the Libras, but what I can see very clearly in Libra for some reason is that y'all Libras been feeling like y'all got to sleep in y'all makeup. Y'all can't use the bathroom while that person is in the house. You can't belch. You can't pass gas. You can't be real at all. They're very superficial. Okay, they want a trophy. They want a trophy. They want somebody that's, oh, you look nice, but then again, and for some reason they have this obsession with bodily functions, and so I feel like this person is a deep, deep, deep self-hater. You know, there's a lot of humans that they hate their regular bodily function. It's like, but it's a bodily function. It's a reality of it. It's a reality. And it's been several years since you've been in the relationship with this person, and this is not improving. This person still, it's almost like you have to hold everything in until this person is not paying attention so that you can go and relieve yourself. So this person has phobias about bodily functions. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. And I know what I'm talking about. I bet you a Libra sitting there like, oh my God, she's so right. Oh goodness. They need to get over their phobias. They have a lot of fears and phobias about that and that they need to heal from. Okay. Scorpio. No. I got a no answer for the Scorpios. Ace of Wands is in the reverse position. I'm not getting marital vibes out of this at all, Scorpio. In fact, this person, I feel that they don't come from the marrying type. And this person is fully enthralled in the energy of where they came from. So, for example, if daddy was a Rolling Stone, they gonna be a Rolling Stone. Y'all ever hear that song? Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone, or something they said. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, they like, well, I'm just like my daddy. I'm not going to change, even though I need to improve myself. You're dealing with either fire, air, in particular in Aquarius, could be water or earth. And so I feel like, no, I feel like it's not going to happen. They're going to do something to sabotage it because that's what they always do. So just be prepared for that. Okay. Sagittarius, y'all got a yes and a no answer, but I feel like the death card does represent yes, but they have a lot of change that they need to do. They have a lot of changes that need to be made before they can marry. For example, first of all, I never did understand this person's a cheater. I never did understand why people got married so that they could be a hoe. I never understood that. What is the point? The point is what? The point is keeping up appearances and just saying, I've married now. What's the point in getting married if you're not actually married to that person? So the death card comes up, and then also I feel as though this is possibly extreme emotional problems that can sometimes lead to violence. So you be walking on eggshells. Look how that person walking on eggshells. Yeah. So they would marry you, but it looks like a dangerous pattern. It's a pattern that this person needs to break in their life. Just extreme, emotional problems is what I can sense. A lot of demons on this person. I just can't believe this. Like, who in the world is watching my channel? These readings are for whoever's watching. Goodness gracious, what is going on in the world? Okay, Capricorn, y'all dealing with either an air sign, definitely. Look out, there's air around you. Or either water. You're dealing with air or a water sign. I feel like this person would marry you, but they have like these trust issues with you. And I think it has a lot to do with you not being open enough with your feelings because you've been hurt before. Okay. And so you feel like they're holding back and they're not telling you how they feel, but that's because you come off as somebody, you're just like, no, I don't want to do that because so and so did this. No, I don't want to do that because so and so did that. No, I don't want to do that because so and so such and such did this and such happened. No, I don't want to do this because I just saw what happened between Danny Kaye and the baby, which I don't know why y'all judge y'all life based upon actors, because these people are just acting. Everything in social media is affecting either you or that person, one or the other. Yeah, Ziana, Virgos have a tendency to hoard money. Okay. And so whenever there's money that comes in, Virgos have a tendency to hoard over it instead of spending it. And whereas, I'm gonna tell y'all, as a self-employed person, I'm used to just being able to spend it and make it, spend it and make it, spend it and make it. It's like investing into the economy. It's an energy. Okay, it is. It's an energy that flows. Even though I'm very frugal with money, I choose what I spend money on very wisely. So, those, yeah. So, anyways, Diana, thank you for saying that. Back to the Capricorns. Yeah, somebody is stuck mentally on some stuff from the past and scared to death to move on from it. This is typically the case with people. It's very annoying. It is. It's very annoying. Hold on, y'all, because my TV turned off. I'm turning on my light. So I feel like that person would marry you, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, it's gonna take a while for them to do that because they got some stuff that they need to get over, or either you got some stuff that you need to get over. Y'all both want to marry each other, but you can't move forward in it because they stuck in their head. They in their head. They let somebody get in their head, and then bam, there it is. Don't ever, I'm gonna say this before I move on to the Aquariuses. Don't ever let somebody change your perception of anything. Ever. Because people have their own perception, and that perception is reality. Stop making other people's negative perceptions your reality, because that's exactly what people do. And it's a mistake. All right. Aquariuses, y'all got the King of Swords in the upright position. So give me some clarity for the Aquariuses. Why did it do that again? Okay, so I knew that was a yes. So Aquarius, that is a yes. Ziana, chill on the bestiality stuff. I can feel right. Look at Ziana. I feel just right with it because that's what those people are doing, and what those people are doing doesn't matter. You need to come get a reading, Ziana, because you done let all you are the one, and that's okay. I'm gonna work on you. Don't worry. You need to come get a private reading with that. Ziana said, "How can one even feel right getting it on, knowing that bestiality, sex, rape, cyberbullying individuals are given free reign? Hey, hey, you got to still live your life, okay? I'm just telling you, okay? You still got. I listen. Listen, it's always gonna be something going on negative in the world. You got to create your own heaven on earth, okay? Seriously, okay. So I got a yes answer, but I feel like this person wants a family, and you don't, Aquarius, which is an issue, or either you want a family and they don't, which is children. And let me tell you what it is about. For a lot of you guys, it is about those so-called mental illnesses. This person doesn't want to pass down a mental illness, or either they don't want to pass down some kind of physical ailment to their child. Well, how do you know you're going to do that? How do you know that this child is not going to be perfectly fine? How do you know that? Which, all of that stuff is fake anyway. A symptom is not necessarily a diagnosis. That's all I can say about that. A lot of you Aquariuses probably do need to heal yourself through changing the way that you're thinking, because your thought processes and your mind is creating it all. Everybody's mind is creating it all. Okay. That's real deep healing knowledge that I can't really get in. I don't really get into deep healing knowledge that comes from my ancestors. I don't really get into that because people really ain't ready for that. So we're going to move on with that. But yes, they will marry you. Okay. They just want children. And you're kind of like, oh, I don't want no children. Or it could be that you don't want children because, again, the world is bad. But that's why you're supposed to keep your children safe. In a bad world, the world can't just stop going on because bad people are in it. I mean, that's a mind trick. Oh, wow, Jen, that's so sad. That's so sad. Rest in peace. Goodness gracious. I'll have to go look that up, see what happened. Okay, last but not least, the Pisceans. Y'all got the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. This person feels as though you're way too high maintenance. So the answer is no, Pisces. They feel like you're way too high maintenance. This is for the high maintenance Pisces. I know that we got Kales in the chat, and Kelly is a Pisces. I got a no answer. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Let me clarify. Spirit, give me some clarity for the Pisces. Yeah, I think that it's disagreements over. Sorry, yep, no. So majority, nope. For y'all, they can't do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all part of the reasons why is because of they feel that they can't really relax around you. They feel like they always have to say the perfect thing. They always have to do the perfect thing. And saying and doing the perfect thing doesn't mean the complete opposite, which is saying something that's a train wreck. Um, they're not a train wreck, but they feel like they can't really be themselves with you. They feel like they have to walk on eggshells. They feel like they can't be just, carefree, because they feel that you're always serious, so serious about everything. They're one of those kinds of people to where they like to joke. They like to play. They like to laugh. They like to have fun. Instead of worrying about their problems, they like to solve their problems. You're dealing with either an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an earth sign person. And again, they're not the type of person that's like, oh, we have a problem. Oh, let's worry about it for 12 hours. They're not that type of person. They're the type of person that's going to say, well, I know everything's going to be good. Let's live life. And you like, no, let's sit and focus on this problem for 12 hours. And it's not necessary. So they don't solve problems the same way that you do. It's not to say that you're worrying, you're stressing and pulling your hair out, yanking your hair out for 9 hours doesn't solve the problem, but they just see an easier way, and you don't see that easy way. You make it hard, and they don't like making things harder. Okay. Sometimes I don't want my future kids to be in harm. That's why I'm worried. Well, then you know that you can protect your children. You can't just not live life just because bad people exist in the world. You can't do that. And see, again, a lot of y'all are wrapped up in the news. Y'all wrapped up in what could happen, what coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, that believe it or not, there are people that are actually happy. Believe it or not, they happy and they live in life. There's always probably going to be some kind of epidemic of something. There's always going to be bad people. There's always going to be pedophiles. There's always going to be people that are doing things that you don't like. You just have to create your own corner of the world and make sure that you filter all of that stuff out of your life. Okay. And so a lot of people are like, well, and so for example, when we realized that there was pedophiles in the school district, homeschool your kids then. When people realized that jobs were not stable, start your own business. Yeah, Jen. Jen, do I got you wrenched up in here? I like that picture that you're using. It's so mysterious. All right, guys, that's your reading. I'm in the mood to do readings, so I may come back and do more readings. I feel like a lot of people that are watching, y'all definitely not married. Y'all not ready for love and marriage. But maybe we need to do some general readings from the spirits for all signs. I may do that. It depends on if I feel like it. Yeah, Ziana, and see that means that you've got that you're preoccupied with that. You're preoccupied with that one thing, and you gonna have to get because those hamster baiters done those hamster baiters they done freaking they done rented a space and they done bought a space in your head. Cause I know how to block all that off and I'm good. Seriously. You gotta learn and you know what? I guess that is narcissistic of me for me to say, well, I know how to block it off. Why can't you? But I think that you should because yeah, it's bad people, it's bad things, it's probably bad stuff going on right now. When I think about it, it sucks. It sucks. Look, she put it in there twice. She dealing with some stuff. Okay, guys, I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful evening. Give me a few minutes and I may come back with some more with just some general readings because yeah, those readings were kind of like a train wreck. Okay, guys, I'll see y'all later. For private readings, visit my website or cash at me. Peace and love. Happy Yule to y'all. Also get in my Yule circle. It's only $50. Right, exactly, Jen. Those are people that the exactly, exactly. Okay, don't let those bad spirits and tranquil spirits get to you. Exactly. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Bye bye.